should be good to go. Let me make sure everything's good on Twitch's end, and we'll hopefully get straight into it. I have to be careful where I click because I just noticed through my OBS that it's still tracking where my mouse is. Yep. Looks like we're good. Alright. Discord notification. And we'll get straight in. We're going to be starting a new game. I've played a little bit of this on my own time, and it's given me some trouble, so hopefully it feels like working today. But, we'll actually probably skip the intro here.
87 years ago.
If it wants to let me.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. So normally when I play Oblivion, I like to do heavy armor, block, and blade, just like sword and board kind of warrior. Actually, that's kind of my preference when it comes to all Elder Scrolls games. But today I want to try something different. I've done Steek before, so I feel like I want to try doing a pure mage kind of. That's what we're going to be trying to do here. I cannot guarantee that it's going to work out the best, but let's see. Yep, there's High Elf. I thought that High Elf would probably be the best here. Fortunately, I do think that what you choose as your starter actually affects something, but unfortunately it doesn't tell you here. I guess we'll do Somerset Isle and then just hope that that's better for a mage. I'm not going to bother with really customizing the character here. It doesn't really bother me. The one thing is I will change the hair and eyes and stuff, so start with the hair first. Oh, it's taking a second loaded. Okay. Oh, alright. I don't know how many of these are from the original. I know that there's new hairstyles. I don't know what I want to go with here. I kind of didn't plan this character out. I was just like, hey, yeah, we'll figure it out when we get in there. Yeah, that looks fine. Go with a darker hair color, though. Unfortunately, you can't do, pure black hair, which would be nice, but, yeah. The only one complaint I have is the fact that the hair colors are kind of weird. This is the closest you get. Actually, no, I think it might look fine. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that looks good enough for what I want. And then eyes, I need to remember how to change. There they are. Just leave everything else because I don't like messing around with Oblivion's character creator. I know the whole try and make something as cursed as possible. I'd rather not do that, though. I don't know, it's never been something I've been too interested in. Oh, yep, I think that's the kind of eyes I want to go with. Yep, I think that's good. Alright. Now I just gotta come up with a name. There we go. Perfect. So, 50 intelligence, 40 willpower. I lose a little bit of strength and endurance, but that's fine. Yep. I think that's good to go. So, well, I'll get more into the build as we actually get to pick more of it, but the goal is to be as much of a pure mage as possible, so I'm gonna be going with mostly magic skills.
Look at the elegant Altmer maiden. Where's your dignity now?
I am gonna push a lot of wrong buttons because I'm used to Skyrim controls, so going back to Oblivion is kind of throwing me off a little. But what I want to do here is that, and then I want a hotkey there.
Where's that famous high
So I can easily switch between them. I'll probably fill out my cardinal directions
know,
with the
my
most
time's
important stuff, and then
almost
use
up.
the
Pretty
diagonals
soon
for things
I'll
like
be
potions
free,
that I can
and you'll still be stuck in this
have more
racket,
time to pick or whatever,
waiting for
or
your
utility stuff
execution.
that I don't need mid-combat.
That's right. I heard some of the guards talking. You're going to die in here, High Elf. You hear me? You're going to die in here.
Yep, keep talking.
Hey, you hear that? The guards
Maybe I'll
are
actually
coming.
do the Dark Brotherhood. I don't know. I don't know what kind of quest lines I want to do other than Mage's Guild.
Lock that door behind us.
I've never actually gone through the Mage's Guild in this game, so it'll be interesting to see. I've seen it done before, though.
We don't know that, sire. The
If the game looks like it's hitching, I promise you that's not the stream, that's the game.
I know it.
I probably should
What's
look into
this
turning
prisoner doing here?
some stuff
This
down,
cell is
but
supposed to be off limits.
everyone's fine for the most part, just
Usual
loading
mix-up with the
screens
watch,
take a little
but I-
while.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back.
But it looks
Dexter.
absolutely
We won't
beautiful.
hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put,
Good.
prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
I am probably going to take the Blade's Katana that gets dropped here just to defend myself in the sewer, but
Let me see your
I plan on
you are the
running
one
past
from
the
my
majority
pen.
of stuff
the
here.
stars were right. God's assassin, my blade, my
Get through all the dialogue.
I am. You are a citizen.
He's basically just being like, hey, I'm being chased by assassin, and
So do we all.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
so he's being chased by assassins. All of his sons have been murdered, and now he's trying to get out of the Imperial City to hopefully get to safety.
Better not
And
close
there's a
this
blade
one.
that's
There's
not-
no way to open it from the other
Come on,
side.
Boris.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
I mean,
Looks
it
like
does
this
now.
is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Interesting. I've never actually seen the blades get out of order like that. Usually Boris enters and Lenroy like goes in the proper order, but this time he got stuck behind Boris. Yeah, I don't know. The intro in this one is definitely a lot buggier than it used to be.
Stand aside, prisoner.
With a lot of the NPCs getting stuck in places that they shouldn't
Don't
be
try
and taking a
anything.
while to get
I'm
to where they
watching
need to
you.
go.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Time for the
Protect
jerkiest
yourself.
assassin because this guy has to die.
The captain's down. Am I supposed to be impressed?
A little bit of frame rate lag there. Have your... Yep. And then I'll also take that steel short sword because that'll be useful later. So I'll probably take blade as one of my major skills just to have a way to defend myself if I run out of
You all right,
potions.
sire?
Captain,
She's
While they're taking the Mythic Dawn stuff, it doesn't
Sorry.
sell for anything and it just weighs you down. Actually surprisingly heavy for just being a rogue.
How could they be waiting for us here? Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here. They won't be the first.
While that's going on, equip that just so I have a way to defend myself if I need to.
Blades.
I'll probably kill
I'll
the first
take point.
couple rats,
Let's
but then
move.
everything else I'll just try and avoid.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow.
The only thing I want to grab while we're here is the alchemy stuff. There's also one setting I forgot I needed to change. I was messing around with the a higher difficulty on my own time. It's really not worth it. So we're actually going to go real quickly in system. I'm going to turn it back down to the default. Yeah. I was playing on expert. Things are way too tanky and do way too much damage in my opinion. So we're just going to go back to the standard difficulty and go from there. Take that. Well, at least loot this stuff. There's a couple of potions in this area that I would like to at least have a hold of. Alright. I'm trying to listen for the unique sound so I can get used to it. There is a sound that plays, or a special sound that plays when you actually can do the lockpick correctly. I want to start getting used to doing it by sound cue because visuals isn't the best sometimes. It'll look like it's good, but be completely off. No. I'm trying to get in the habit of also only picking up things that I need that can actually sell for anything. Because I have a habit of just hoovering up everything because I'm used to having a lot more carry weight, but as this character isn't really going into strength. Not going to have a ton of carry weight. That said, I will be going into endurance just to give myself some health to work with. I won't need the bow. I was debating it for a second, but then I remembered, no, I'm a mage. Launching projectiles out of my hand is literally what I'm supposed to do. So the reason I'm skipping all the like combat and stuff is I'm trying to reduce the amount of skill ups I get. Because, especially in stuff I'm going to be using for the entire playthrough, before you assign your class, all of it only counts as like a minor skill up, which gives a lot less experience towards your overall level than if you were to have it as a major skill. So the more I can minimize that, the better off. It's not as bad as if it was as the original version, though. At least you are still increasing your overall level. But either way, I want to reduce as much unnecessary experience as possible. Also gonna save once we get to the next room, because the goblins can be a little annoying. Normally I try for the Goblin Chief's staff because it's unique, but I don't think I'll be using it this one, and I don't plan on selling it, so... At this point, I'd rather just avoid the experience more than anything else. I mean, I guess since I'm going to be saving here anyways, I can do one attempt to see if I can actually get it. Save. I know it quick saved, but I like to do hard saves more. Probably due to playing way too much modded and you needing to hard save and modded Elder Scrolls if you don't want the game to crash. Like that, because that's an actually useful alchemy ingredient. I mean, I don't plan on taking alchemy as a major, because... Sorry, I don't know what that was. Don't plan on taking alchemy as a major because alchemy is what's most likely to cause my game to crash. Or at least it's what usually does it on my own time. I'll probably keep potion crafting to a minimum, but I will at least make some to help with gold at least. Hopefully. He actually died to the trap there. That's the first time I've seen that happen. Want the gold. Wasn't worth it, but you know what? Whatever. The reason I'm picking open these chests is because a lot of them have potions and other useful supplies. And in the back of the room, there's a unlocked chest that has more potions in it, and that'll be it. Guess I can see how much damage I'm doing and trying. Okay, I thought that potion. My bad. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. That's it either. There we go. So what do you know? I ended up getting it anyways, but that's because that took way less time to die than I was used to. Well, fair enough. The difficulty changes are pretty major in this game. So, going. As for what sign I'm going to take, I think I'm going to be going with... I was debating on it, but I think I'm going to go the Lovers for the extra endurance, especially with how low this character's endurance is. I don't need the extra strength, so the next best on the list there would be Lover. I think it's Lover, unless it's Lady. I don't know, it's one of the two. No, I think it is Lady now. I think Lover's Embrace is the is like a greater power you can use. I just completely ignored the Emperor. Funny.
Damn it, it's the...
I'm also checking them because they might have potions as well.
The assassins.
No, she is not one of them.
Right.
She can help us.
Yep,
She
that frame rate
must
lag,
help
once
us.
again, that's the game, that's not the stream.
They cannot understand why How can I listen?
I don't know. I don't
I've
think
served
about
the
it.
Nine all my days. The sky, I know.
Jewish, sire.
Okay. So, as I was saying... Okay, so it's the lady I was thinking of. Yeah, I got these two. But willpower, I think, is stamina regen and maybe something to do with mana, and then endurance is just more health. So, that's what I was thinking here. I don't think there's anything like, yeah, there would be the apprentice, which would be more magic, but weakness to magic is going to be hard to overcome. Especially since I think in this game, high elves are slightly weak to magic already. And then the only other option would be the mage, which is fortify magicka, which isn't going to be a problem since I'm probably going to level up intelligence really early. All intelligence is extra magicka. Yeah, so hey, we'll do that. Just for extra health and willpower.
The signs I read show the end of... Your stars are not mine. Might but it with
Just
no
kind of mash through his dialogue.
You
Right. I'm sure everyone, like, this game was such a big classic, especially during the 360 games, that a lot of people have probably already heard all of the dialogue here.
Stick close and let us do our job.
And I'd rather get into the actual Mage's Guild stuff. Oblivion, yes, welcome in. How you doing, man? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good myself. Had an energy drink, so I'm probably talking a little faster than usual. But I'm doing really good. Just enjoying this game that I honestly I never put in as much time into it as I'd want. I think after this though, I will start playing the original on my own time because this doesn't have the best thing. Not really. Oh, what's going on? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oblivion, protect the Emperor!
Yeah, I'm super excited though to try this. Other than the frame rate hitches and the fatal crashes when you try and craft things, it works pretty good. The loading time's a little long, but I think I can adjust a couple settings to make that better, but I don't want to spend the entire stream trying to fix my Oblivion. I'm only going to have this for about 2 weeks because of Game Pass. I want to get as much done as I can. So, hopefully it works. Okay, have fun. Just came in to see if you did get Oblivion. Love the graphics low. Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong, they look great, and I want to leave them where they are, but, like, I don't know, the game just has its problems, as you can tell by the load screen there.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
But yeah, it's still as great as always, just with better leveling, and that's kind of my one problem I had with,
Looks clear.
Hi, bug.
Come on.
It's a literal bug.
Sewers.
Well, it is a new release, yeah. And from what I've heard, they are still actively patching it. So I'm sure the fatal error when crafting potions they're gonna fix. I think once they fix that, it might even be worth buying this on Steam, so I can also mod it.
What about that
Little
side
bug, yeah, exactly. That's the first time I've seen that.
Let's go.
But then again, I've also seen like wall textures and stuff glitch out before, which I'm sure will happen at some point. Especially when I get to the Imperial City. But yeah, this is though really good.
It's a dead end.
Like
What
people
you
are saying it's the Oblivion you
They're behind
remember,
us.
but with
Wait
better
here, sire.
graphics, and that really is it.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your
Okay, have
life.
fun going to go back to gaming. All right, good luck, man. And I'll see you later for Rivals or whatever we're doing later today.
Oblivion, take you!
I can go no further. You alone must stand. Take the amulet. Find him.
Mud crabs more.
I wonder what Forrest is going to say about my class, because I barely did anything. I mean, I casted a couple spells, but...
Chose a bad day to take up.
You thought we'd go down
Okay.
easy?
Sorry, Boris.
No. Talos, save us.
Let's see if I can find where the other blade guy died and grab his thing. I don't know, I like grabbing the katanas. You don't get to keep them, but you get to give them to Boris, so... You know? It's nice him having his friend his sword, so that way he can honor their deaths.
Sworn to protect the Emperor. The amulet. Where's the amulet? Strange. He saw something in you.
Hold on,
Trusted
grabbing
you.
water while Boris
They
talks.
say it's the dragon. The amulet of kings is a sacred. The amulet has.
That makes me wonder what would happen
Only a
if...
true heir
Well,
of the
okay,
blood
the
can wear
Amulet
it.
of Kings
He
is no
must have-
more, but it would make... That one makes me wonder what would happen if the Dovahkiin actually got a hold of it.
Joffrey, he said that.
Because would you be
Nothing
able to
I
turn
ever
into
heard about.
an amulet
But
or
Joffrey would
a
be the one to know.
aspect of
Although
Akatosh
you
too,
may-
or would you just have
First, you need
unique
to get
abilities?
out
I
of
don't know.
Through it's a secret here. There are rats.
Alright. Rogue. Oh, interesting. I mean, to be fair, I guess I did run past pretty much everything and barely used any spells, so... I might actually get the, I would have never guessed line from him, because I usually don't get that. Oh, but there is actually not like a mage class... Oh, wait, that's right, I forgot it separates it in category, never mind. The way they categorize stuff in here is not what I expect. Like, I keep getting thrown off by the, by how they split stuff. But, magic... Going to do... Okay, so it's how quickly I regenerate my magic, so good I got the extra 10 points in that, so intelligence and willpower. And then, okay, so I'll go through all my selections here. So first off, Blade, because if I run out of magic, I want some way to deal with enemies, and also bound equipment might actually be fun to play with later. I'm gonna do destruction and restoration. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's see if there's anything I want from here. I don't think so, though. No. I stealth or the stealth tree is pretty much done. So, conjuration, like I said, bound equipment might be fun, but also the fact that summons will help keep the heat off me when I'm probably not going to have a lot of health or armor. Alteration, so that way I can open locks. That's pretty much it. I don't want to just take the rest of the magic schools, but that might just be the best option. Because, like, illusion, of course, because of the fact that I can use it to charm shopkeepers so I can get better prices. And I'm trying to see, mysticism might actually be the one where I don't take it. What else would I take? Because I don't need security, because I have alteration. Sneak would be good, since I'm going to be in pretty much robes the entire time. Speechcraft, once again, don't need it for the same reason. I have illusion, so I can just use it. And then mercantile, same thing. Only thing I can think of is athletics, so that way I can actually run faster. I'm gonna take athletics. Normally, I think mysticism might be better, just so that way I have more stuff that's able to actually, or more magic schools that I can use, but I don't think I need anything from mysticism. And it's actually weird that builds now look a lot different because you don't need to worry about what stats govern things anymore. Just call it adventurer because I don't like to bother with naming things. Yep.
Really? I would never have guessed.
Yeah, I actually got it.
I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
That really, I would have never guessed line is actually a lot rarer than it seems. Because you have to play completely differently in the sewer than you do to,
Good.
to everything
I'll
else
stay
that
here
you
to guard
plan on
the
doing to
Emperor's
get him
body
to
and
say
make sure
that.
no one... By the way, thanks for recovering my comrades' swords. I'll see that they are given up.
So I'm actually glad that I managed to get him to say that. Alright. Last thing full of... I was about to say last thing full of potions, and then we just get to leave. I don't even think I'm gonna bother with the rats or goblins up here. I'm just gonna try and exit the sewers as quickly as possible and start working on getting my stuff going. So there is a little bit of a route I like to take when I first start a new Oblivion save in the old version and in the new version, so I'm gonna do that. Because what I like to do is I like to drop by the arena first and get the raiment, so that way I have something to protect myself. And also a little bit of personality for slightly better prices. And then from there I like to try and sell some of the stuff I got in the sewers and then go after, or after that, then just pick where I'm going to go from there. How I will make things different, though, is I think after grabbing the raiment and selling some stuff, I'm probably going to try and join one of the mages guilds. I don't know which one I want to start with because I'm not familiar with any of them. But I guess we can go from south to north. I don't know. That's the one thing I do want to say that I'm disappointed in, is the fact that you start with like a ton of map markers already discovered, and there's no like sense of exploration, because why would you run to a city to discover it when all you have to do is fast travel there? And I mean, there is the point that in Skyrim and stuff, like, yeah, you don't start with the thing that's unlocked, but you just have to hire a carriage and then you basically have them, so what's the difference? But in my opinion, the difference is the fact that in Skyrim, you actually have to pay gold to get to the cities. You don't just get them automatically. Oh, there's the graphics messing up that I was talking about. Yeah, that happens when it first loads. I don't know why it does that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's funny to look at, but like... So yeah. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The fact that I literally can just fast travel anywhere instead of having to go to any of these places. And what's funny is they could even do like a lore thing of, like, maybe you're not from Cyrodiil because you don't even know who the Emperor is. Like, they could have done something to make it more believable that you don't know where all the cities are and how to get to them yet. But no, I don't know. It's just a personal gripe with the game. It just makes it so that way I guess the early game's smoother, but late game, like, you have to go and get a bunch of locations you would have already had if you had to explore naturally. I usually just install a mod in the original version that lets me, that lets me remove all the starting fast travel markers, so that way I can have to discover them myself. Yeah, sorry, I was taking a quick drink. Nope. Instead, come here.
I'm a bit...
Speak to you.
I don't know who you are, friend.
I want to be a combatant.
Wait, all right. Now let me...
I'll take the light.
A light raiment, huh? You sure? Put that on.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter which one you take, because you can
on.
just take them from here as well. They don't sell for anything, so it's not worth stealing them, but, like, still. That. But now I get the 2 points of personality. I know, not much, but still. It's at least something. And then the athletics is the bigger thing, because it lets you move slightly faster. I mean, I guess since I'm here, I could start with the arena. We'll see if I can actually kill the first enemy, because that gave me problems last time.
You haven't run home?
But like I said, difficulty differences.
All right, maggot. When you're ready to get a
So I'll save before I go up there, so that way if I need to turn around, I can. Okay, and then also... So I took blade, so I'm gonna actually have a blade on me, but I'm gonna use short swords and stuff, so instead of leveling strength, I'm gonna be more going into agility, since it now... that's what now affects the damage of short swords. I think that's gonna be a little interesting. That's why I was debating picking up the bow earlier, but decided against it, because like I said, I could launch magic from my fingertips. Hey, welcome in, Batra. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. For this match,
Yeah.
we've got some fresh meat.
I am good. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm doing pretty good myself today, so good to hear that you're doing good as well.
Let the battle begin.
Alright, let's do this. See how much health she has this time. There's still a lot of health, but since I actually have a decent amount of magic, I should be able to deal with her still. She also does a lot less damage, what I'm noticing. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot she heals in this. Might actually have to wait a little bit for my magic to come back because I don't have enough. That's fine, it shouldn't take that long to regenerate. Even with combat, or being in combat and getting the penalty, I should still have enough in a little bit. Oh, he dodged that, alright. Alright, I don't want to sit here all day trying to wait for my magic to regenerate, so... I have... Yep, there's a weak potion. I actually got a normal potion of sorcery. I didn't get that last time. Damn, alright.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
So if I'm going to do any kind of alchemy, it's going to specifically be for potions of magicka, but I'm definitely going to save before I try that. Just in case it does decide it wants to crash.
A winner. All hail the combatant. From the blue team, Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and...
Get some restoration levels here while I'm walking back, since I'm going to get all my stuff back anyways. But might as well get some, or squeeze out some extra levels while I still have the health missing to do so. What's your thoughts on the remake? It's really, really good. The performance is a little iffy, and I wish that they will fix that, which they probably are still working on it. But it really does, it is really, really good in my opinion. Like, I love the new leveling system. I feel like it's actually really, really good, and it fixes a lot of the issues I had with the original. I just realized I have a lot of more spells than I thought I did. Okay, so Clairvoyance, I'm not worried about that. Full Touch, which, I mean, double the man cost, but it's also does more damage. We're gonna sort this by school. So this one is gonna be a diagonal school. Summon Skeleton, gonna do that there. I probably could have actually done that to help me. Whoops. Shocking Touch actually isn't too expensive. Calm on Touch. No, I don't want Calm. I'm looking for I'm looking for Charm, because that's what I can use to get better prices, so there we go. So I got Absorb Health, Heal Minor Wounds, Skeleton, Open Locks, Flare, Cold Touch, and Shocking Touch. Alright. Sweet. I wish I had known that. I forgot that you get spells for every school that you set as a major.
By the 9 divines, you did it. You actually won. You ain't so bad after all, Pit Dog. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory. There's...
Cool. But yeah. Like, once they iron out the performance, I think it's really good. However, since I like to mod my Elder Scrolls games, it's also going to be telling to see how moddable this game is. So far, a lot of it's been looking so good so far, but there's also some key stuff missing. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, since that's actually a very important part of Elder Scrolls to me. I can just walk to the market district. I don't actually need to fast travel there. I think I want to start trying to get a second level, or get a first level up here.
It's you. Hi.
That line is so weird, and I don't think that's in the original. I know a lot of the voice lines in this game are actually from the original, but I don't know. Some of them I'm like, yeah, I don't think that was in there. Let's see. Anything I could sell? I mean, I could try and sell this stuff, but I want to get a charm spell first. So I guess I just start going to mages guilds and seeing if I can find which one's the illusion one. Yeah.
How can I help?
Alright.
The news from Andrew.
Coral, Skingrad. I want to say Skingrad is... Oh, is it Anvil that's restoration? There's one of the like seaside towns is restoration. I don't remember which one. Whatever. I guess we can start at Anvil. Shouldn't be too hard, and I think I remember the layout of this city enough to find where the Mages Guild is. That's going to be the first part of this. Since I've never done Mages Guild, I'm going to have to figure out where all the guild halls are. I know there's one in each capital, though. Or not each capital, each city, so that part's easy enough. This must be one of those new open floor plans. Oh, there it goes. Peacemakers. This would be the what I was looking for here. Yeah, no, they really do need to iron out the performance. Hopefully, while I'm doing this, I can get the So to start the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion, you need to kill an innocent character, and it's always hard to figure out who you're going to do for that. So I'm going to have to hope that I can run into someone that I can kill that's consequence-free from this.
You. What's going on with you?
Hello there. Is there something?
Join the Mages Guild.
As long as you're not a want.
Yes, I want
All
to join.
right then. Congratulate. You'll need to receive a recommend. They can be done in any.
So, recommendation.
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may.
Yes, I'm
Then
ready.
allow me to explain the task. The
Oh,
Council
okay,
of
so it's this
Mages
one.
has
Interesting.
entrusted me with
I've actually seen this one
resolving a
and
situation along
had
the
it
Gold
given as an
Road.
example of one of the better
Several
quests in the
traveling
guild, so
merchants have
glad
been
I found it.
dead along the Gold Road recently, with even you are going.
Go
We
on.
believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent. You are to travel north to the
Okay. Cool. Train.
There's
Oh,
much
is this
I
actually
can
the
show
illusion
you.
one? Because she's training in illusion, so let me see who the guy who will sell me spells is.
Horrid beasts. I hate
One of them.
things. So long. You too.
Mark, good.
Okay. Purchase spells.
What can I interest you in?
This is all restoration. Okay. Yeah, okay. Good to know. However, this guy seems
You
higher
too.
level spells. Let's see if
I'm
anyone has any
feeling-
lower level stuff.
I'm willing to teach.
Alright, so
Read
you're
it,
announcing the
high
guy.
elf.
I greet you.
You
Have a look at my
are...
wares.
Yep. Alright, so this is
I'm
all
sure there's
restoration.
something to suit you.
At least the character models in this game don't look like they got a case of the blow-up fish. Yeah, exactly. And hey, if this is the kind of graphics they're going to be doing with Elder Scrolls 6, like, that's actually super exciting. Like, I'm sure that they're going to be ironing stuff out and everything.
Good day.
But yeah, I mean, to be fair to this game, like, I said that the performance was bad, but for a game that's running on both Unreal Engine 5 and is a Bethesda game at heart, like, the fact that it even runs without instantly crashing is a kind of a miracle. Because both of those things are known for making things that crash, and putting them together seems like it'd be a disaster, but still, it runs fine. Today is going to be me playing Oblivion, since yesterday I was playing SMT5's Vengeance. I have to do, but I have to play ZZ before I do Oblivion. Alright. Good luck with your stuff. What are you currently farming? Because I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to farm disk drives in the hopes of getting stuff that's better for my characters. I'll do the occasional, like, elemental chip farming, but I've kind of got 90% of that knocked out. Or at least 90% of the important stuff knocked out. Vivian and getting very close to the weapon core. Alright, cool. Yeah. Speaking of that, I forgot that Pacing, the next character up in Star Rail, is coming before Cypher, so I'm gonna have to see what I want to do with the banners now. I need them polychromes. Exactly. Don't we all? But yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out what I want to do with my stuff now that Cypher's gonna take a lot longer to come out than I thought she was going to. I'm still trying to think on the banners, yeah. It's been very strange recently. Like, I find it harder and harder to pick who I want from the banners, and to be fair, though, I don't know what reruns are going to be run with them, so maybe someone will pop up like a Venturine that's like a guaranteed, yes, I want this character, but I have like I have a 50-50 primed, and I don't want to waste it on someone who I'm not going to use, so that's why I was currently holding off, because both of the characters are kind of meh. It's what, Dr. Ratio and what you call it? It's Ratio and the new guy, so I wasn't really interested in either. Axa, yeah. And if I'm gonna be right here, I might as well. I forgot that you could sprint, and that's why I wanted the extra stamina, was so that way I could sprint. Since sprinting's actually new. So that way I at least have something to work, some more map markers to work with in case I need them. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, Flag Spike. That's not the stream. That's my game. Nothing wrong with the new guy. If anything, he's like a better Silver Wolf just without the debuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he is pretty good, especially in break teams, but the thing is, like, he's also going to be very inconsistent with, when run with other DPS, since he's constantly removing the weaknesses in addition to adding them, so I don't think he's going to be really a mainstay in super break teams, unlike Silver Wolf, who, if she gets her buff and makes it so she always picks a, element that one of your teammates can hit, like, I don't know. I think Silver Wolf's gonna be good once those buffs that got teased actually come in. Right. Yeah. I don't know. I can sort of see him doing well with Rappa if he's able to apply imaginary weakness. Oh, I'm sure he would be able to, but I mean, of course he can. His whole gimmick is that he applies every elemental weakness in the game. Like, that's the whole shtick. Like, once he applies every weakness, though, he gets a special attack that cleanses all those weaknesses, except for the ones that it was already weak to, so I guess I should actually start picking up their stuff so I can sell it. Because I will need money for buying spells and stuff, and without alchemy, my best method is just going to be to either get it out of the world or pick stuff up. I'm the better battle mage. But also there's the point that I don't have a lot of carry weight to work with, so I can't pick up too much stuff. And also, arrows have weight in this game, so I need to be careful. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm sure that there's some good team comps with him. I don't know. I feel like I need more characters in my account before I could really make him work. So I'm just skipping. Hey, welcome in, Yeet. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, hey, I said that the game didn't really give me a reason to explore. You know, doing this Mages Guild quest, it's having me pick up a ton of locations, so that's really, I really appreciate that. And don't get me wrong, like, exploring... I recently learned that after the new Tiger Girl, apparently Astra is doing a rerun. Oh, interesting. Back to saving. Ah, I see. Yep, that checks out. I actually don't know the upcoming banners in ZZZ for once. Like, I knew that the Tiger Girl was coming out, the new A rank. So. But yeah, no, I don't actually know the upcoming S ranks, funny enough. I kind of just got Juyan and just have been saving since. Oh yeah, that's right. Next is Hugo and Lighter, which I'm probably going to go for Lighter, all things considered. Just because I'm running into a ton of situations where I need more than one ice stun character, because Lycan can't be in every single team. But yeah, back to saving indeed. But yeah, I don't know where you got the info of the upcoming banners, but be careful of getting them from anywhere but MiHoYo, because a lot of people like to make up future banners without any proof of it actually happening. After Hugo, it's like the Tiger Girl, a Kung Fu Panda Lamau, the new Void Hunter character Astra, then apparently Caesar King after that. I mean, yeah, that sounds believable, and don't get me wrong, that could be the schedule. But the reason I say be careful is that I saw a lot of people claiming that Finon and then the fake characters were going to be after Tribby, and that ended up not being true. So it's just one of those things where I like to wait until the devs give a concrete answer. Whatever, man, I just need Astra Yao. Oh, trust me, I understand that one. I understand the kind of characters you're into, Yeet. Very, very refined taste indeed. Yeah, no, I would still save up because it is likely she will get a rerun soon. Because a lot of the characters that have come out like around the beginning of the game have already gotten reruns. So it's gonna be about her time, or about those characters' times anyways. A, she's hot. B, her support style would turn my Disorder team into a menace. Absolutely. I mean, with that case, then Bernice would also be really good for your account, especially if you're going for Disorder. Or if you ended up getting Bernice anyways. Because, like, Disorder is Bernice's whole shtick. Yeah, I want to say none of Section 6 have gotten a rerun yet. Asher and Evelyn haven't gotten a rerun yet, so it's about time for them as well. So that's about the characters you're looking for. Caesar, Section 6, and the Stars of Lyra. I'm still waiting for Yanagi, yeah. The thing is, I'm sure... I don't know. I don't want to make any definitive things, but... like, it just seems more likely that, that they would rerun the Section 6 people before Stars of Lyra. My current Disorder team is Jane and Vivian. I tried to get Bernice, but lost 50-50 to Soldier 11. Ah, that sucks. Oh, we all know that pain. But yeah. Oh, no, I'm sure you also have Seth on that team, so that's actually a really, really good team. with the big patch coming soon, from what it sounds like, with the new area, I'm kind of curious of what the meta is gonna be like after that. Seth, Jane, Vivian, yeah. All right, cool. It's actually a really good team comp. Like, because you got the Disorder from Vivian, and then Jane does a lot of damage, especially when proccing Disorder, and then just even more damage off of the Seth there. Alright, now I understand why people like playing mages so much. It's fun just walking up and zapping people. I'm pulling for another Seth to get him C6. I got another Jane Doe. She's now my C1 Lamau. 5 1-stars in 1 patch. Nice. Good job. Yeah, I think the best record I had was, I think, 3 S ranks in 1 patch, which was the Tribby patch, where I got, I got Tribby, I got Japard, and I got Yunli all in the same patch. Oh, Yeed, I showed Batra this, but while I was trying to pull for a character, I don't even remember who at this point, I got a Nekomata, so now I have a C6 Neko. Yeah, just off of trying to get other characters. Who was I trying to pull? Oh, I think it might have been... Was it Vivian I was trying to pull for? I think, I don't know. I don't remember who, I just remember getting the C6 Neko, that's it. Right, I think I tried to pull for her because I had enough resources to get an S rank and figured, like, I didn't want to wait to see who I wanted. I just tried for her and ended up getting the Neko instead. But that Neko is why I'm going to be pulling for Lighter, because I have a guaranteed 50-50, and Lighter would be best for my account right now. Just so I have a fire stun unit that can also be paired with ice teams. So that way I could use it to, either with Miyabi, or I could use it with Ellen. Because what, like... Lighter, Miyabi, Lucy could be good. Oh. 1 second, I got a bot. Sorry about that. Yeah. Just, I think Lighter is going to be the best because I can pair him with Soldier 11, I can pair him with Ellen, I can pair him with Miyabi, just... And I have a ton of options I can do. Honestly, Ellen, Lucy, Lighter might actually be a decent team as well. I'm not too sure about that. I need to remember what conditions Ellen needs for her team-up effect. Because I do want to still make sure that remains active. Which I think it's either character from... it's either an ice character or a character from Victoria Housekeeping. We'll do it if I remember correctly. I'm still waiting for my E6 Clara to randomly show up and ruin my 50-50. I mean, I am too, buddy. Although that said, I actually, I have Clara outside of my current pool, and I'm hoping for Fujuan to show up. Fujuan, Steel would both be very, very nice to get right now. It'll probably be in Standard, yeah. Well, that's... Oh, yeah, that's right. Standard, you can't affect the pool for. It's only event pulls that actually go with the special list. So yeah, I don't know. I want to keep pulling in the event things to try and get what you call it, to try and get more of those event characters, but I can't. Because I want to make sure that I actually want the character that's going to pop up when they eventually do pop up. And right now, since I have a failed 50-50, like, I would guarantee get the banner character, so... I just remembered, I just realized I've been going the wrong way the entire time. I thought I was walking for the Mages Guild quest, I had the wrong quest active. Well, I walked all the way from Anvil to Coral when all I needed to do was walk to this inn. Whoops. I'm so used to Skyrim making every single new quest you get active instantly. I'm not used to having to actually activate my quests once I get them. Whatever, I got a lot of experience and stuff from that. I'm still not level 2 though, unfortunately. Well, it just works. Alright, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more diligent about that in the future.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Good
Hello,
morning.
stranger. Kerahil has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Kristoff. Rent a room for the night. Once you have... If anyone asks, you are a traveler. No, friend, I'm afraid I don't know the way to...
The Imperial City itself is a walled city. Welcome to the Brina...
Bed.
Let me guess. Traveling on...
I'm a merchant.
Ah, yes, thought so. Haven't seen as many lately. Well, I don't like to talk about it much.
Yes, let's openly talk about the murders and then
At
say
any
you don't
rate,
like to talk about
Would
it.
you care for a bed?
I'll take it.
Right then.
Oh, it actually didn't even
Bye.
even cost me any gold. That's nice.
Hello there.
What's nice is that some of the stuff now isn't marked as steel, when everything in the inn rooms used to be marked as such. What, do I have to now just wait? Rented a bed. I need to wait in my room for... Yep. There she is.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you...
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in... Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death.
Yep. That checks out. I don't think that's who I was supposed to wait for, so I guess I'll wait for the actual person. There she is.
Hello there. All right. It should be safe to speak. Once you've rested, you'll need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kavach. I shall be following
Yep,
out
that
of
road
sight
that I
along
already
with the
went
fellow
down
battle mage.
accidentally.
Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate. Once the mage has revealed
That's alright,
himself,
I'll just use magic.
we will step in and settle the matter quickly.
Right. Now I need to sleep until... What, 8 hours? Well... That'd be 6 p.m. About 6:30 seems about right. Let's hopefully I did my quick math properly. I did not. I'm off by another 2 hours. Oh well, never mind. That was apparently good enough.
How goes it?
I wonder how long was the minimum time I could have spent there, because I just slept for an hour and called it good. Even though it says spend the night. Oh. Oblivion, you good there? Come on, buddy, don't crash on me. Yeah, after this loading screen, I'm gonna save again. Even for Bethesda games, I don't like to save too often while I'm on stream, but like... that made me nervous. There's... Fourth save. Apparently been at this for about an hour now, damn. Doesn't feel like that, but I think that's just because like I'm just aimlessly autopiloting the game. But that's kind of the fun thing about the charm with Bethesda games is the fact that you can just kind of aimlessly autopilot them and still have fun. Hello.
I'm afraid you're I'll be taking whatever you're carrying after your.
Alright. Go, get him, Boney boy. You got this. I believe in you. There we go. Oh, she killed. Alright. You have an actual spell that zaps people from a distance. I need to get one of those. Oh, I'm over encumbered, damn it. At least you can actually move while over encumbered in this game. I don't remember if it was this one that that would lock you in place. I know Oblivion would, but that's because Oblivion is Oblivion. Let's see, I'm looking for dropping 5 pounds. I can just kind of drop the gauntlets and that'd be good enough. Or the boots, actually. Boots sell for the same as the gauntlets, but they weigh more, so. I want to keep this outfit because I want to enchant it later and use it for stuff, probably with the, whatever I get out of the, Oblivion Gate if it's worth using. Alright. Nope, just need to go back to town then. Wait, what? Because I can't wait when there are enemies nearby, but I don't see any enemies. The problem is, like, I can't fast travel either when there are enemies nearby, so I guess I need to walk. No? Nope, okay. Apparently, I can't wait, but I can fast travel. Don't understand how that works. Honestly, this game feels a little janky sometimes, but as a proof of concept for Elder Scrolls 6, I think it does enough what it needs to do. The last time I was playing Oblivion, I'm still in the tutorial section with the goblin teaching about stealth gameplay. I'm using that as an advantage to build up my sneak. You're ruining your class by doing that. So the thing about Oblivion's tutorial is all of those skill ups you're getting isn't contributing to your level at all. It's not like Skyrim where you need to just level up your stuff and you get a level. You need to get your class all sorted out before you can level yourself up. So if you were to level your sneak up more than 10 times, you're effectively just wasting attribute points. What you should instead do is figure as much so do the tutorial, do a quest, and get XP. I mean, well, not quite. Okay. So it's a little bit weird to describe, but how it works is in the old Elder Scrolls games, every 10 levels in your major skills is a level up. And every 2 levels in a skill increases the attribute, or it lets you assign another +1 to that attribute when you level up, and you get to select 3 attributes. The crux of Oblivion and any Elder Scrolls leveling is the idea that you're trying to get as many +5s on that level up screen as possible, so leveling up skills governed by that attribute 10 times total. That's weird, that's a weird mechanic, yeah. But it's how it used to work, and that's why I like this one better, because this one is more in line with Skyrim, where you just do stuff and it gives you experience towards your overall level, and you get 12 points at the end to spend however you want, which I'll demonstrate later, but it's way better.
So, what of the a she, you say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done.
Did what needed to be done? They didn't show up, I killed her.
You have done well enough for you. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised.
Oh.
good day.
But yeah, so while normally leveling up your stuff like that would be a good idea, it's actually not that good an idea in Oblivion specifically. Just want a fair warning, like, play your character how you want to, but just I would do a little bit of research of how leveling works in the older Elder Scrolls games. Is there any degrading skills? The better you do good on something, the less you do worse on the other. Okay, so degrading skills, like losing skill ups, technically you can do that through going to prison. Like when you serve your sentence, some of your skills go down a little. And then everything that you do that's governed by a skill is determined by that skill. Like crafting potions is determined on your alchemy skill. Like spells cost less based on your skill in that school. You do more damage with weapons based on what skill level that school is at, or school that skill is at. This is straight up a hardcore RPG. Yeah, exactly. Well, you have to remember, this is coming off of Oblivion, and Oblivion's entire purpose was to recreate the feeling of tabletop RPG games. Or, well, old Elder Scroll games were, like, all like that. Yeah, Skyrim heavily simplified the formula, even after Oblivion already heavily simplified it as well. Like, I say, I told you about what it's like to play Morrowind, but that's just because it was really committing to the idea. Was any difference or the same with Morrowind? Morrowind has a lot of the same things, but Morrowind also has more skills. But yeah, so Morrowind is the same thing. You level up your major skills 10 times, and you get a level, and then how many skill points you get towards your attributes is dependent by how many times you leveled up your skills in that level. Alright, we're looking for the Mages Guild again. Still not a level up, unfortunately, which is a little annoying, but whatever. This is the Skyrim system where the higher your skills go, the more XP you get, so it is what it is. Honestly, I prefer the system of rewarding high skills with more XP and then still allowing you to use skills you haven't practiced as much and still get something out of them. But yeah, if you want to know like a serious breakdown of the skill,
Hello.
while I wouldn't recommend doing it, I would recommend looking up a video on what efficient leveling is. Because what it is, it's based around the idea of always getting a +5 to 3 skills.
Over here! Leave me alone. I can't talk right now.
But
We can't talk here.
okay.
Too public. Meet me behind the great...
Oh, okay. He said, called me over, said he didn't want to talk, and then talked to me. And it's like, okay, are you okay, buddy? But yeah, I would recommend looking up a video explaining efficient leveling just to see what it's like. While I wouldn't recommend doing it because of the fact that it is an absolute pain and not worth your time, it would at least will give you a basic understand. It'll give you a basic understanding of how the leveling works and what you're working with. I would say if you're doing a casual playthrough, look to get at least a +3 in your major skills every time you level up. So at least 2 of your things is giving you +3 to those attributes. That's about where I would say efficient leveling it's the happy medium between playing the game for fun and being efficient with your leveling, basically. Because you're not overly committing yourself to getting all those skill ups and needing to get a +5 in everything, but it also means that you won't fuck your character over when it gets to late game and you don't have enough attribute points to actually fight anything.
The of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it. Apparently, no one has
Receptionist.
The streets of
Actually, I don't need to find the receptionist. I'm already part of the guild.
I'm Salinas Vasinus of the Mages. Adriana Barrena is the person.
All right, Adriana Barrena. What is this one?
Can I interest you in?
This is... No, you're not the main seller. Never mind. He doesn't actually have, which one this one's themed around. Would that be you?
You want me?
No, okay. Never mind.
Farewell.
I might... Yeah, I'm in here too late. I gotta actually wait until morning. We're actually gonna... Yeah, we're gonna wait in here until it's morning and then get the recommendation quest. As of right now, I'm not trying to do metagaming, even if I am building up my sneak. Yeah, but I don't want you to... Well, okay, it depends on how much you plan on playing the character. Like, if you're not planning on playing very far, then sure, do whatever you want. I'm just warning you, as you get higher and higher level, your character is going to start to feel weaker and weaker. But if you're okay with that, then, like, sure, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let me tell you how to play the game. I just am trying to give you a little bit of idea of what later game's going to be like if you do that. But there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you're okay with your character being like. What do you mean the higher I am, the weaker I am? Unlike Skyrim, everything in Oblivion scales with you. So as you get higher level, eventually the weaker enemies just stop appearing entirely. And it will be completely replaced with the higher tier enemies. So if you don't have the attribute points to actually fight back them, or fight back against them, you will just at some point be completely unable to, completely be able to fight them at all. And it's kind of the huge issue and why efficient leveling is so important. It was less of a problem in Morrowind because things didn't scale with you as much, but...
I trust you have good... I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. Now that I think about
yeah,
it...
the entire game scales with you the entire way.
Concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but you might want to ask around and see if anyone can be...
If I remember correctly, the guy is here, but he's just hiding. Okay, so it looks like this is the destruction one. It'd be nice to get a better skill, but everything here is just incredibly expensive, and I don't even have the magicka to cast it, even if I did want to. Yeah, my destruction skill isn't high enough for pretty much anything. That's wild, yeah. But I mean, it's just how Oblivion works.
Have Earthor see me when he gets back, associate.
What? He hasn't shown up here in a while. Goodbye. You want...
Blackfat's cave?
I don't remember where it is, honestly. Goodbye.
Yeah, okay, so it looks like I'm looking for the Argonian here. Hi.
What? Who are... I haven't
ask
seen
for the guy
you
and then
in
ask
quite
about the
some
cave.
time, but then, this is... It's just northwest. That's where Earthor wound up. After Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild, you might want to make sure she remembers.
Okay, so
Good
now
luck
I need to
finding
talk
Earthor.
to... Oh, is it not letting me do it? Okay, yeah, it's not letting me adjust my active quest for some reason. I don't know. This game has a couple bugs, which I'm sure they're ironing out in
You'll
time.
hear about that recommend... Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. I'll be here when you get...
Oh, I already... Oh, Fireball, actually, never mind. I was about to say, I already know Fire on Touch, but... Weak Fireball, okay. Costs a little bit more than Flare, but... Does a little less damage, but it also has, range and an area, so... Wait, doesn't Flare have range anyways? I don't know, Touch... No, they're on target, so yeah, never mind. Flare is the same thing. Oh, cool. I can't play the game the way I want to without the game penalizing me for not doing the major skills to survive. Exactly. Like, I don't want to discourage you from playing the game because it is still a fun game, and if you, as long as you're paying attention to what you're doing, like, it's not too bad. Like, I'm probably making it sound a lot worse than it is, but I'm just wanting to warn you because that can be a huge problem late game if you don't do something about it. But, right, I do not have the proper quest thing because it won't let me adjust my quest. Oh, well, there you go. Now I actually got it active. Yeah, the fact that this game solves that by making it so all of your skills contribute to leveling up and you get 12 skill points per level regardless of what you do is one of my favorite parts about Oblivion Remastered. Just the fact that I don't have to worry about making a character that can't do anything. But yeah. Now, granted, since you are doing a sneak build, there is a kind of workaround for that. And it's if you go for the 100% chameleon effect, you can technically get sneak attacks on everything without them being able to fight back. And you still technically can do late game stuff that way if that's the route you want to go. It's very cheesy, but if you don't mind doing a little bit of cheese, you can easily do that. To be fair, like, it is very cheesy, but 100% chameleon is a very fun way to play the game, just as a way to do it with like a dagger or something, just for the extra sneak attack damage. Yeah. But yeah, the tutorial of the game is why I always download a alternate start for Oblivion. Just so that way I can start with my class already active and not have to worry about wasting skill ups. We'll see. With more added information, the change of plans might come how I play the game. Of course. I mean, the ability to adapt your build on how you need to is really important, so if you do need to change up how things work, like, that's entirely fine. Yep, I don't know why I'm searching stuff, since I'm not doing alchemy. Like I said, alchemy tends to crash my game. There it is. Was after my skeleton for a second. But then again, my skeleton despawned, so I can at least summon another one. Nope. A shocking touch. Luckily, conjured minions are still like the best thing ever. I don't know, it always feels like Conjuration is always the most broken skill in any Elder Scrolls games, and it's just no one recognizes it. Like, they don't care about what difficulty it is or what they're fighting, they are always just like, just steamroll through everything, especially on lower levels. Granted, I understand, like, higher levels, they're not that great, all things considered, but still. Hoping for, like, extra gold or something. Oh, they added a Skyrim door to this cave, I see. Oh. Sorry, I need the light armor experience anyways. Anything that can help me finally level up. Alright. Giant mushroom. Okay. Keep get going. Flare. Yeah, I'm not getting much out of these, but that's also because I'm still level 1. Ah, so close. At this point, I might even just use the blade a little bit so I can farm some experience. Because they're taking a lot of magic, and I have 44 destruction, but just... I don't know. I think it's because they changed how magic skills level in this. Oh, that's
What
not...
is it?
Oh, I thought that was another zombie.
Oh, you're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you?
Okay, follow me back.
I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
If there's anything worth getting... Oh, this is all marked as steel because it's technically his. And I saw that wall that could open, yeah, over here. And I even get a chest for it. Nice. It was nice to at least get something for my troubles. Go. Yeah, now I can finally sleep and get a level up here. Alright. I am terrible at navigating. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I am enjoying this so far. That said, though, I don't know if I'm gonna continue my Game Pass subscription after it runs out just specifically to play this game. Like yeah, it would be fun to continue it, but I don't know. I'll probably just wait for it to go on sale on Steam and then buy it there. Because at least then I can mod it, because Game Pass games don't support modding. Which, funny enough, I know Bethesda said something about this one not supporting modding either, but people figured that one out, so we keep an eye on it. Yep. Okay. Back to the Mages Guild. I mean, at some point I probably should stop doing Mages Guild stuff and start working on some other stuff, because I will... Like, the main goal of this is to try and get the Spellmaker, which, one, I can just go to Frostcrag, and two, I don't really need to worry about that. I'm not in a rush to get a newer console to play this game, yeah, that's fair. And honestly, if you can mod the original, it's still just as fine, if not better, because of the fact that you have more variety you have access to. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with just sticking with the original.
What is it now?
Like I was saying earlier, I'm probably just gonna mod the original and stick to playing that after this. Especially since Alchemy crashes my game, and I actually want to use Alchemy at some point.
Hello.
Greetings, apprentice.
Yes.
Adriana, I'm back!
Greetings, apprentice.
I was rescued!
Arena
good
Geranus isn't the most
You are
social
unharmed,
innkeeper
I
in the
presume.
world, but she runs a good, clean
Pride
house.
is a little wounded.
Yes, the
spare
Westfield
me.
is a nice place.
You're lucky I
Just
bothered
stay
to
away
send
from
someone
Arena
after you
when
at all.
she's
In the future, would you
Bye.
please be more careful?
Well met.
So yeah, maybe I'll go back to the arena and do a little bit of
at
that.
the Tamika Vineyards
just-
practicing
Because that would be a lot of
archery.
combat, so that would be a lot of
and be on my way
destruction
then.
levels.
Try to get some
Thank you for
pointers
sending
from
someone
him.
to help me.
Hello.
Although it'd be nice to get a better
So, and
skill
he'll train
spell
you.
before that. Recommendation.
I've spoken with Earthor, who seems to be all right. Good. As I've said, I'm rather busy.
And there's so
I'll
many
get
people
to it
talking. That's
eventually,
kind of
though,
just
I
Oblivion
assure
in a
you.
nutshell. Especially with, I think I want to say this one is the normal amount.
For a
Goodbye.
price.
And it's also the
Goodbye.
fact that they're in such an
Be seeing
enclosed
you.
space, and the Radiant AI will try and
How
just
are
talk
you?
to people.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I don't know. I don't know if they added extra NPCs in this version, or if it's just a one-to-one copy of the NPC count from the base game.
Hi.
Yeah, so far the only reason I would have to play this game over the original is the better leveling system. Unfortunately, I don't think that's something that could ever be modded into the original game, as much as I would love that to be the case. Right, I actually didn't want to leave straight away. I forgot I actually wanted to go upstairs and sleep real quick so I could get my level up.
Hello.
Hello.
The news
I
from
bought some wine.
Yeah, wouldn't that just break the game? Well, not that it would break the game, it was just the fact that, I think because of the way the leveling works in Oblivion, I don't think they can actually patch it in. Because, alright, now that I can sleep, I'll actually level up here and show you what the new one looks like and what the tell you about the old one. So, in this new one, I have 12 points that I can assign wherever I want. Now, in the old one, what would happen is it would pull up a menu with all of these stats and tell you how much you could increase it by like, it would either have no number or it'd have up to +5 next to it, and you would select 3 of them at a time. So you don't get individual points that you can assign to wherever in your stats. You have to actually select 3 of them that are going to go up by at least 1, or if you have a plus to any of them, you can then do it by more. Also, you can do more than one point of luck at a time in this game because you can, you can actually spend 4 of your points to get another point of luck, which you can't do that in the original either. I'm actually going to do some endurance here. Endurance is retroactive in this game, so that way leveling up your endurance later is just as good, but I want to get a little bit of extra health to work with if I'm going to do arena. Okay. That gives me how much mana? I can push if I can push the correct button. That puts me up to 220 magic. Okay. Need to sell some stuff, which I'll probably do in the Imperial City, and then I can see about getting a better damaging spell.
Yes.
What, shock? Shocking touch is... So 10 points of shock damage on touch. I have cold touch, which is the same thing, but 15 points, but it's also way more expensive. So 10 for 12 mana is what I'm trying to beat here.
What do you want? What can I interest you in?
Fortunately, all her stuff is really expensive mana-wise.
Good day.
I don't think any of the other ones would have something, because I remember them being quite
Hello there.
high mana costs as well.
Let's do business.
Oh, Flashbolt. I could get that. I mean, maybe I'll try selling stuff here and then coming back and getting Flashbolt. That's a lot of mana cost, but that would just level up my destruction faster. 20 points for 45.
Good.
Would be a lot more damage. So it would be comparable to the cold touch, but it would actually be on target, so it'd be worth it. Let's see if I can scrounge up enough gold. Fortunately, I still don't have charm because I don't know which one is don't know which one is illusion yet. I haven't found a charm spell in any of the other inventories. The point of the charm spell, by the way, is that once you charm an NPC, that'll raise their disposition, which affects
Greetings,
their
son of Skyrim.
Welcome to
raises their ability to be bartered with. Let's see. That's not gonna work. Try 47. Let's see if that works.
A good price for
Yep, that
you
does.
drive a hard bargain.
Order's always weird, so I want to make sure I'm getting as much as I can out of this stuff.
A good price, that's a good deal.
Let's get as much of this weight out of my inventory as I can.
That's a fair deal.
Luckily, I don't have to worry about selling things individually, because it's based on how much
That's
of a
more
deal
than
you
I'd
get.
usually pay. That's more than I'd usually pay.
I'll keep that fortified strength. That could be good for later.
That's a good deal.
Alright. That's as much as I can get, so
Thank you.
420 gold.
Yep.
And what, it was about 47% that I got, which is good for not having for barely having any bartering skill. Then it'll just get better as my mercantile goes up and I get charm.
Hi there.
Here's your disposition. Your disposition should actually be pretty high with me.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Yep. Let's do that. See if that would be good. 10. Yep, alright, they actually accepted that. Now I have another 210 gold to spend on whatever I need here. I guess Ease Burden would actually be the best thing here. Just because of the fact that if I can use it to kind of get some extra gold worth of stuff. And it also would level Alteration, so kind of use it, casually cast it to get through places.
I appreciate.
Since it's based now on how much mana you spend, there's actually no reason to get the lesser spells there, because that one spell he had that costed 8 mana would be perfect for the original Oblivion, but not so much for this one. Okay, I need to start switching out some of my skills here. Right. I forgot that the spell effectiveness is determined by your armor. Okay, so Blair's 9 magic, and this is 20. Does 20. Yeah, okay. That'll be pretty much my go-to spell here. Replace that. What else did I get? Because I got Ease Burden, I got... Let me actually just... this. Could do that for Alteration. What would I even switch out, though? Absorb Health? I guess I'm not using it, so... Open Easy Lock. I probably could just take off the Open Easy Lock and just equip it as I need it. I have Cold, Shock, and Fire. Ease Burden. You need to level Illusion at least at some point. But all I have is Soothing Touch, which is just Calm. I need Charm. But either way. Now I have a new primary method of doing damage, so I guess we'll head to the arena real quick and check out how good it is. I've done Skingrad, I've done Anvil. That's good. Guess I'll just keep going clockwise. I will worry about that later. Luckily, starting out, this is just all physical damage, so it's not too bad. I'll probably try casting Protect and a Skeleton help me out this time, just so I can get stuff for those schools. Right.
Okay, so you're not a complete loser. Don't get...
Right. Ready for a match?
Now that's the spirit. You give the...
And then also we'll do the Grey Prince's quest here after this. I don't really need the skills he's gonna give me, but it'll be nice to get his quest done, because that'll also be probably a good source of experience. At this point, I'm just trying to level up as much as I can.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Who will prevail? The pit dog from the yellow team or the pit dog from the blue team? Let's find out. Lower the gates!
I think that's such a good place to come early on, just for the amount of XP and stuff you can get. Oh yeah, that is much better, but also kind of ruins my mana. Alright, Skelly, I'm gonna need you to do some stuff. Oh, that's why I have a backup weapon. Oh right, I can't loot. I'm so used to just looting everything that I kill that I just instinctually try it.
Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now.
It kind of sucks though you can't loot it. I understand why you can't loot bodies, but the reason it sucks is because there's one enemy with a unique weapon that you can't get anywhere in the game, just because of the fact that it's during the arena and you can't loot them. So you just kind of have to leave it there, which is
so you
really
did it
weird.
again. What do you want from me? A hug? Take your go.
Alright, one second, I gotta adjust myself. Great Prince.
Hail, friend. I don't believe I've ever seen you
okay.
down here in the Bloodworks before. Allow me to introduce myself.
I kind of like his old face a little bit.
My name is Agranok Gromalag. Most people just call me the Grey Prince. It's kind of silly, I know, but the people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more... Ah, so you're an arena combatant. Yep. It's always good to meet a fellow warrior, especially one who isn't here just to kill the Grand Champion.
Grey Prince.
Yes,
yep.
It's what everyone
calls. I think this is what
me.
I need to say to actually get his
I guess
quest.
I'm partly to blame. I have never made it a secret. I am a lord's son. Yet
I may be able to help.
I grew up here in the Imperial City, but I was born else. Lady Leviticus was a shrew of a woman. The Lord and when the lady...
Yep. Please go on.
My mother died recently. Before she passed, she gave... Crowhaven is a ruined fort far to the... My friend, you must find this proof and return...
Okay, cool. I've gotten this quest a lot, but I've never actually done it because he gives you a blade and block level, I believe. And since those are my two major skills, I don't want to level them up and not get the, the skill level, or the attribute levels for them. So now I can just do it because I'm a mage and don't have to worry about that. Even though Blade is still one of my majors, I think that's just going to attribute to me leveling up and not ruin my attributes. Yeah. I think for starting out with my levels, I'm going to try and go 5 and 5 into intelligence and willpower, and then ping pong the +2 in between speed and endurance. So I have enough health to allow me to fight stuff, and also can move fast enough to actually get from A to B. Okay, it would probably be better to do 4-4 or 4-4-3. No, 4-4-4, I guess. Yeah, it'd be better to do 4-4-4 in speed, intelligence, and willpower. But I don't know. I want to get the intelligence up as fast as possible because that's basically determines what I can and can't cast. So I don't know. Probably should have on my warrior character at least went alteration, because I really do like the shield spells, especially in Skyrim. Even though all they do is increase your armor, and that only does so much. That, because I think that's going to be a level. Even though I could have used could have used my spell, and I probably should have, but I was a little bit off of another security level, so I just picked it instead. But now, from now on, I will try and actually make sure that I'm using my spell. It goes up to what? Easy or just very easy? Very easy, okay. I do need to find ones that open the better locks, so I will eventually keep an eye out for that. I'm sure once I find the guild hall that gives me alteration stuff, that's going to be the best way to go about it. Nope. Oh, I missed. Well, now I'm glad I took Blade as a backup skill, because I'm now burning through my mana really fast. But that's what I should have expected, since this costs like almost double what I was spending. I think these guys are only ever going to give bone meal, but it's worth at least looking. Also, it's interesting that they decided to change the combat by giving these weapons combos instead of just the usual slashing that they used to do. I don't know, it makes combat feel a little more dynamic, a little less like you're just clicking and throwing enemies into the blender with your melee weapon. That said, though, it is always funny to watch enemies try and charge you just by rapidly swinging their weapon. Well, I got a ring. I could maybe enchant that later. I really should go to Kvatch and get the Oblivion Gates opening. Because not only would that be a source of XP, it would also allow me to start enchanting things. So I could get a full gear of stuff that I want. Keep hitting them enough times and they'll eventually die. I mean, hey, that's the entire motto of Oblivion. What's that? The enemy didn't die? Did you try hitting it more? Okay, my skeleton isn't doing much here. How hard are we talking? Yes. Exactly. You get it. So I might actually have to go back to my shocking touch. I'm running out of mana way too fast. Like, I understand part of it is the fact that I have less spell effectiveness because of the wearing armor, but yeah, no, I'm going through my mana a little too quickly now. Actually, now thinking about it, I was going to do the rest of this dungeon, but I think I'm going to go get the Oblivion Gate started now. Just so that way I can start getting some Sigil Stones to get my gear enchanted. Granted, they're going to give me basically nothing at this point in the game, but any little bit helps, especially if I can get stuff like magic resistance or extra mana. What would I be looking for most? Extra mana, extra health. Chameleon. Chameleon's always good. Especially if I get Chameleon, I'll probably even just start the Thieves Guild, because that's just going to make all of those quests pretty much insta-wins. I don't really need any of the resistances, because they wouldn't be high enough to matter. Yeah, we'll see. If anything, I can also just enchant my weapon with whatever the Sigil Stone gives me, and that would be a good way to deal with enemies, especially when my mana's out. Which, with the Flare spell I'm currently, or the Fireball spell I'm currently using, is happening more often than it's not, so... I should also be jumping everywhere if that's just going to level me up for free. Oh, and I'll also get more gear that I can maybe pick up and sell. Fortunately, I haven't put any points into strength, so we'll see how much I can actually carry. But I also did just offload a bunch of heavy stuff, so I have a lot of weight to work with, all things considered. Yep. About 70 weight to work with. That should be enough for a little bit.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you... This cannot be. No one but the... By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the
I was about to say, randomly comes up to you holding the amulet that your boss always wears. Tells you like, hey, I got this, I'm supposed to bring it to you.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Prince of Destruction may... But the mortal world is protected from the
I don't know if I want to trust you, but somehow I believe you. Yep, basically. I mean, I like the alternate start mods where the only way to get the Amulet of Kings is to actually kill the Emperor. So it makes this quest even more awkward.
Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it. Now it seems that this illegitimate... His name is Martin. You must go to Kvatch and find... And please, let me know if...
Okay. Distance,
I keep a few things here.
There we go. I always forget that that dialogue option, so I'm glad I actually remembered it this time. So first off, loot any potions. Even if I don't use them, they always are the ones that sell for the most. And then I have how much weight to work with? 82. Okay, so... About 70 pounds. So let's see. That would be about half of it. 48. 57. 58. That'll put me at 68. Probably the best I can hope for here. How much do I have left? Never mind, I'm off by one. Crap. Okay. Wait, hold on. Never mind. I'm done. What was that one I just got? It was 50 points. Okay. As long as I don't go over 200, I'm fine. Sure, that put me over. Yep, 204. Okay, so I have to drop 4 pounds worth of stuff. That's easy. Drop that. Just... the pants are worth double, though. But I need to drop basically exactly 4 pounds worth of stuff, and I don't think I have a lot that's, whatever, since I'm dropping it, I can maybe get access to it again. Oh, there's actually an icon for being over-encumbered. I didn't notice that before. Hello.
I know that you are on an important...
Go with... Thank you. I won't end up using it, but still. Since I already explored the area around there, I should be easily able to get to it. Because obviously everything's just fine in Kvatch, you know? There's no reason that it is specifically the one city you can't fast travel to when the game starts. Absolutely nothing to be worried about. Alright, the save, because that was a long loading screen. I think I'm up to save 4, so I can easily go and... I like to keep about 4 saves on hand, just in case I need to reload something. Probably should save more often, but things happen. Okay, so... He's burdened. Where am I going? Market District. Yeah, sorry about that. You mean I'm over encumbered? He's by 50, right? Oh. Oblivion's weird sometimes. I forgot about that. Yep, I completely forgot spell effectiveness was a thing. It's okay, I'll just have to remember to throw the raiment back on before I talk to someone. Just for the little bit boost of personality. I went wrong. Oh. You know, sometimes you just gotta strip completely before you cast your spell. You know how it goes. Like, to be fair, this is a utility thing anyway, so it's not like I'm, like, breaking anything by doing that.
Get your Black Horse courier here.
Is besieged by
Honestly, Feather lost a lot of its utility in this game with some changes they made to it, because used to it was really good for getting your movement speed back up, since your movement speed used to be determined by your how much you're currently carrying instead of just what you have on or what you're wearing. But that kind of changed. I believe that changed in this game.
I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Can I get away with that? I don't think I can, but might as well try.
That's a fair deal.
Okay.
That's a fair deal.
I'm obviously better at haggling than I thought I was. Can I get away with that?
That's a fair deal.
Okay.
You've made a good bit of...
I obviously have no idea how barter works. I know it's based off your mercantile, the merchant you're trading with, mercantile, and
tell your friends
your disposition, so...
You too.
I don't know. I'm always worried about it because I think if you fail a deal, it will decrease their disposition towards you, which can make it a little harder to get to figure out how much you're actually able to get. But still, is there anything else that I need to sell? I might end up playing this again on stream again, so what I'm going to do is on my own time, I'm going to go through and craft all the potions I can. I don't want to do that on stream because that's absolutely going to crash my game. Everything's started. 92, you're at 88, that's fine. I guess I can sell the scrolls for a little bit of extra money.
Oh, good day.
Priest slaughtered. The whole chapel.
Like a thing, yeah.
Hail.
Okay. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I got a couple crashes on my own time, but really alchemy was the one thing that did it the most.
Welcome to the... Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all
I didn't know
town.
this guy actually sold spells. Okay. Well, to be fair, in the original Oblivion, this shop is bugged and you would actually have to break into it to even use it, so... You know, major wounds, that would be nice, but that I absolutely do not have enough for. Quick life, burden, helmet. No. Still hoping for charm, but we'll borrow with him and see if he wants the stuff.
In some of my wares?
Disposition 61. Oh, okay. I get away with 50?
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Alright, I'm not going to push my luck with that one. I'm just going to accept the fact that he'll take this for 50% of its value. That is an incredibly good deal.
I appreciate... May I interest you in some of my
spells.
fine... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I could buy the heal major wounds, but I don't think that's worth it. Poison, no. Night Eye, that could be good for just getting some illusion levels, because I don't have an illusion spell I can just cast. And it also helped the stream look better, because then if it gets dark, I can use that, so... Yeah, we'll do that. Especially since I can get it for... Okay.
Thank you. Come.
I don't even know if that was
Goodbye.
a much better deal, but that I was worried about that failing.
Hail.
Cool. Now then, that needs to go on my my wheel, though, if I'm going to use that. I guess technically the light could have also worked, but the light also will ruin sneak, so if I want to do any kind of sneaking, I can't do that. I guess I'm only using Ease Burden if I actually plan on fast traveling somewhere and I'm over encumbered, so that one can be taken off for the time being, at least.
Good afternoon. Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I want
Now, back to Kebab. Yep. Oh, apparently you actually can travel to Kavach. Right, the giveaway is the fact that not that you can't travel to Kavach, but unlike every other city, it only has one marker you can travel to. Yeah. We'll just get the Oblivion Gates started, which, to be fair, my favorite part of the original Oblivion, especially playing it on the 360, was actually going into the Oblivion Gates and just seeing them appear as I, like, run around. It's actually going to be very nice to have them active, and I'll probably put off the main story just so that way they remain active. Again, it's not like the dragons in Skyrim where they keep attacking you even after you beat the story, but
Go and...
yeah. Once you beat the story in this game, the Oblivion Gates just stop, which, like, I understand why, and that's probably how it should go, but, like, I don't know, it kind of ruins it, because I like doing the Oblivion Gates. But yeah. I don't know, I just like the idea of random dungeons just popping up as you're exploring the world. It scratches that, like, dungeon crawler itch that I really like. So if you finish the main campaign, you can't continue playing it afterwards. No, you can continue playing. Okay, so what I'm saying you can't do after you beat the main campaign is this up here. It's not a Fallout New Vegas where you have to load a save before you beat the game. It's a, it's this thing right here. So this is what is called an Oblivion Gate. And once you complete this quest, they'll start appearing all over the world.
Stand back, civil. This is no... We lost.
Yeah, so these will start appearing all over the world for you to explore and fight in and close.
Could the Nine let this happen?
But once you beat the story, these random Oblivion Gates will just completely stop appearing. So while you can keep playing and there's more stuff to do, just the random dungeons basically will stop appearing. Because this is like one of the major things, one of the major points of the game is these gates. Now, granted, there's only like a set number of them, so it's not the biggest loss in the world that you can't do them after you beat the story, but like... Still though, I like them. Any more? I know there's a guy in here. Oh, there he is.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see the others taken.
Alright, what's going on?
Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. I'm getting out of here.
Fine, Captain Matthias needs your help.
The captain is still holding the barricade. All right, I'll try.
Good. I don't want to take him long because he's definitely going to die, and I want the combat to be a little bit smoother. Yeah. So this is like the first of these dungeons. There's a couple map layouts you can get. But yeah, now that I've actually, or when I actually finish this one and turn in this quest, these can start now appearing all over Cyrodiil. And it's basically the same process for each of them. You go in, you fight off the Daedra, and then you come out and you get the Sigil Stone as a reward, which can enchant any of your gear with a set enchants. So it's basically like a gacha system in your Elder Scrolls. I say that, but you do get a random enchant every time you get a Sigil Stone, so... Well, I'm just trying to make it funny that it is not entirely inaccurate to say that it's basically a gacha system. Ooh. Maybe I should have bought that better healing spell. I guess if I get, out of the Sigil Stone, if I get, reduced fire, that would actually be nice. But I do forget that, I do need more magic resist than usual, because I do have weaknesses to that. Yeah, 25% reduced, or resist. I have a 25% weakness to all 3 elements of magic. However, I'm also resistant to disease, I have more magic, and I have, oh, that's just it. Okay. The rest of it is my sign and my armor. But yeah, that's why I held on to the ring I just got, though, because if I get either a elemental resistance or something that fortifies my health or magic, like, I could throw it onto that ring and just use it. It's been so long since I've explored this Oblivion Gate, I don't remember where to actually go for it entirely. Doesn't help, I'm sure that the scamps are resistant to fire. Might have to just use Fireball on this one, though. Nice. Alright, open. Oh. I could probably use my sword a little bit here because I'm starting to run out of mana again. Blade is one of my major skills, so I should be trying to at least level it up a little bit. This. Oh, okay. I think this is the area I can get into. I know that. Yeah, there we go. That's the gate you can open that leads you back to the entrance of the gate. You don't actually need to open that, but I might as well since I'm here. Ooh, Daedra Heart. For more field arrow. Okay, well it weighs 1. Oh, it's only worth 1 gold though. Drop his bow. For more light bow. Oh, these are new. Okay, so the Daedra in here didn't used to have special equipment. I think you would just drop nothing in the original game. I think they introduced new equipment to give the Daedra something that you can pick up early on that would actually be helpful. The only reason I think that's new, though, is because of the fact that that arrow weighs 1 instead of the usual 0.5 that every other arrow weighs, so... That's leading me to believe that it's new and they might have inputted the wrong value for the weight. Okay, open elsewhere. I don't remember how to open those. I know you can get their stuff if you open those. I was trying to see if I could find to get that open, but I don't remember where you actually have to go. Even though I have this as the active quest, I don't think it's giving me any kind of direction here. Oh, never mind, there it is. Yeah, okay, so I actually don't get any direction. Here? It's kind of a lonely tower, all things considered, so maybe it is how you open the gates. I don't know, usually I just go around the back, go into the main tower, and close the gate. There's not really much of a reason to kind of stick around in here. Unless you're trying to get experience like I am. I'm actually supposed to get on it while it's going up. Oh. That was easy. Well then, I didn't expect it to just automatically go up after it was done. Works. Ooh, gold. Nice. Way up here. Just a couple scamps, but I think this is what I was looking for. No. We've opened the gate. There we go. That is what I was looking for then. And the blood fountain just to heal me here. If I wasn't full health, that would actually have healed me to full, so. There we go. I think that's all of the gates should be open now. There we go. I mean, I hope that's the two main gates and not just... I was about to say not just this one, but this one's not even open. Yeah, so these three towers are like the main ones you're supposed to go into. Meanwhile, the one I went into is just kind of there. Yeah, okay, so that gives you access to the stuff if you want to take it. I mean, it would be nice to have a Kavach armor set just so that way in case I want to enchant it. Might be heavy armor, though. Okay, they'll weigh 9 each, but they're also worth 90, so... I guess first would be to drop the boots. No? Greaves, I guess? And... Dagger of Numbing. Oh, when did I get this? I'll use that, because that's actually very useful. Oh... Steel dagger. If I'm going to use a dagger, it's going to be this one of Numbing, so don't need that. What I want to do. There we go. So I'll just keep the cuirasses. It would have been a lot better if I was playing a character that could actually use heavy armor, but since I'm sticking to light armor, I don't get to really use much out of that. Especially since heavy armor is going to reduce my spell effectiveness, and it's already not... My spell effect is already not the greatest right now, so... Oh, there you go. I think I said something about this earlier, but the reason I'm going with daggers and short sword stuff is because they level with, or they go up with agility, which might actually be worth speccing into after I'm done with speed and endurance. I wonder if you can still quick cast stuff by holding block while you cast. I think that was unintended in the original game, so it'd be interesting to see if they actually fixed it or if they just left it in. Alls. Where I'm supposed to go. Okay, looks like I was going the same place anyways. Yeah, I know for this one I have to rescue the captain first, and then I'm allowed to do the, No, okay, you can't cast while blocking anymore. Damn, they actually hurt. Or a mace. Okay, so yeah, they have Jamora equipment, not Daedric anymore. Although that might have just been a feature of the original game, I just don't remember, because I haven't played in so long. Also, damn, those dagger animations. There you go, now you can see I just got all my health back there. Blood Feast. The same place again. Ooh, I actually just noticed the circle around my weapon, which you guys can't see because it's behind my PNG, but the circle around my weapon actually tells me how much charge I have left on my weapon. I know that there was like a bar, I think, in the old ones, or in the old version that would actually tell you how much you have, but this is a little bit nicer. Start with protection. I need a stronger summon, so I'm probably going to stop summoning my skeleton until I can get someone better. He's not even giving that much experience anyway, so... Say what enchanting... or... To save my enchantment for something that needs it a little bit more than the scamps here. Yeah, okay, so that... that one that required the key, I would get that from the captain over here. Yep. Might as well see if I can explore that other tower before I leave. I don't remember what's in it.
In the cage! Over here!
Oh. There he is. This guy would normally talk to you, but I was a little bit too quick on attacking there because he's a Dremora.
Quickly, quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. Find the sigil stone, remove it.
Yep. Alright. Unfortunately, you gotta leave this guy here, so... Bye, person. Thank you for your sacrifice. Let's not go down there. Probably should have at least tried to talk to him. Oh, there isn't actually a way out to the other tower there. It must be higher up if there actually is a way there. The bridge did seem it was higher. Oh. Just walked into that. Pretty much saw the trap activate and then walked into it. Oh, got a scam. I think this is the path to the other tower I was talking about. Yep, here it is. What are you hearing? Holding mysterious tower. I don't think I've ever been inside this. I don't even think it's going to be anything important, but still. Just a scamp. Scamp and 2 gold. Awesome. Unless there's something below me. Just ignore the fact that that lamp is just hanging from nothing. Oh, sorry, never mind, that's a corpse. Just ignore that that corpse is hanging from nothing. Yep. Like, that's... Oh, there's a thing to loot here. These are like the normal chests in this, so... Oh, there's actually 2 chests. Alright, good. Ah, it won't let me plunge the thing into lava. Alright, well. Not amazing, but, you know, I'll take some extra loot. Keep forgetting I can sprint in this game. Keep playing the game like it's old Oblivion. No. I need to play it more like it's Skyrim. Yeah, I'm sure that the leveling system that this game has, along with the a lot of the changes that they made from the original to this game, is probably going to be present in Elder Scrolls 6. Like, I think that this is just like a tech demo for the next game. It would seem weird, like, this just shadow drop this out of nowhere without, like, saying anything, unless that they were planning on this being, like, a test or something. Especially with as big a company as, I almost said Blizzard. Sorry. As big a company as Bethesda is, you would think that they would want to, like, make sure their stuff is properly announced and hyped up and everything. Especially with the state of the game industry right now. Yeah, so think they were just like, made this as like a tech demo, and then they're like, hey, probably release this because people would probably enjoy this. Hey, that one actually had gold on him. I finally got something out of Scamp. I heard a Dramora trying to cast something at me earlier, but I think he's up here. Yep, here he is. Oh. Go up, Shock, you hurt. Oh, Danger Hurts weigh 2 each. Okay, that explains why I'm over. Now, I have 2 options here. Either start dropping stuff, which, I mean, I think this is probably enough. Yeah. Never mind, I was about to say I could start dropping stuff where I can cast my thing that lets me carry more stuff. But no, most of the weight was coming from the, or, well, not most of, but a lot of the weight was coming from the arrows there. Good, that's a easy locked door, but you can't actually get to that door without, without the key that opened the previous room, so... Very strange. Oh, Magic Essence, that'd be good for refilling my magic, but... I guess I'll just cast what I can here and then go back for it. Warp health. Major heart. Why I'm always over-encumbered. Alright, I like stuff, okay. There we go. Now that'll just start casually filling up my magicka as I'm running around. Should be enough that I can keep casting throughout the fight here. Or that might have been the last of them. Okay, I'm usually used to one of them hanging out around here. Hello. Just random Fortify Fatigue pants. Sure. I didn't even think there was a chance this early on that enchanted stuff could even spawn in. Like, I know there's a couple guaranteed items, but, like, that's not one of them. Cool. I don't know if Fortify Fatigue actually does anything for me, but whatever. Alright, give me the Sigil Stone. Alright. After it spits me out, I'll check what that just gave me. Funny enough, if it spit me out of the Oblivion portal, it should have also spit out that that old guy that was trapped in the cage. Or at least you would think so. But no, I don't think we ever see him again. But there you go. First Oblivion Gate. Now those will start appearing all over Cyrodiil, and I can claim my prize every time I see them. Yeah, let's hope I get something good from this Sigil Stone. I didn't want to save and re-roll it, so that's why I just made sure that I picked it up before saving. Save, because I haven't done it in a while. I think, yep, save 1, so 2. And let's see what we got. There it is. And... it is turn in Dead Ardent Strike or detect life on self. Okay. Not really what I expected, but... No. There we go. I probably misspelled that, but whatever. Now I just have a constant 30-foot protect life. Not at all what I thought was going to happen, but I'll gladly take it. I actually equipped it. Yeah, I did. Okay.
I'm just lucky to be
Oh,
alive.
there you go. Okay, now you can see it.
You closed the gate. I knew you could. I need you to come with us. You've got. Are you able to join us now?
Yep, let's go. I do need to sleep and level myself up, but I think there's a couple beds that are unowned in there that I can use. And any extra experience I get should roll over to the next level, so... I think once I get into the actual temple itself, there should be a couple of unknown beds I can use. Just something to claim my level.
Come on! On for Kvatch!
Oh, there's some clan fears here. And they're still just the runt ones, so they're not too bad, but like... Usually clan fears are something that only really start appearing later.
You can do.
Hey, there we go. I leveled up destruction now that I can cast the higher tier spells. Oh, there they go. Alright, they got it. Well, hey, I'm probably going to end up selling the Age of Hearts as much as it would be nice to turn them into healing potions. But yeah. I'm actually happy about that. Those are 25 gold each, and I'm getting about 50% prices already on certain vendors. I'm sure I can find one who will give me a good price for it somewhere in the Imperial City. Even better if I go back to doing, if I go back to doing Mages Guild stuff, I can find the Illusion Guild and,
We wiped the best. It's safe to pull those people out of the
get
chapel.
the actual
Let's
charm
get
spell
in
to make
there
it
and
even
make
better.
sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch.
His face, the hair looks so messed up in the rain there. I don't know if it's not loading properly or if it's just the rain shader is messing with it or what's going on there. Or is it, or if it's just supposed to look like that.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it.
There we go. Leave for now real quick to get my my level up locked in. Again, 5 intelligence, 5 willpower, and 2 speed. I guess it would be 4/4. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm dumb and apparently don't know how to count. But there we go. So more magicka regen, and now I move a little bit faster.
We've done it. I can't believe it. Oh, yes. We're not done. Not even... You've come this far with it. I warn you, though. What we've seen take a few moments to catch your...
Okay, well, I will worry about that later. Instead, what I want to do is go back to quests. And speak to Martin.
I'm just tired.
I heard about how you helped the guard ride the day. Danger, you say? Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help. Yes, I'm a priest. I'm having trouble understanding. If all this is part of a divine plan...
Oh, don't worry, you're about to be very much
I'm not
confused.
sure I want to have it. What plan? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible... What can you possibly... Emperor Uriel Septim? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a an entire system because I'm the Emperor. I don't know. Strange.
Yes, random stranger comes in and tells you that you're the Emperor's son. They're obviously telling the truth.
The Emperor? Who are you? What? Yes, I'm having... If you came to me, look around. Emperor? No. You spoke to the Emperor before. I don't know what to...
Okay,
You
there we
destroyed
go, finally.
the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope, yes.
I can't face it. I have to start over from nothing.
Okay. Now that we got Martin, let's go back to the Waynon Priory. That's weird, I've never had the dialogue just reset on me like that before. Yep. Priory. Cool, so level 3 already. Very, very nice. And also level 25 in destruction is probably even a little bit better than that. Yeah. I'll probably switch to the 444 thing once I actually get once I actually finish maxing out intelligence and willpower. Just to kind of get all of my stats up so I can have a lot more stuff to work with. They're both the same thing, they'll both be done at the same time, so I'll probably do speed, endurance, and another stat with it.
You must help.
Probably agility to get more damage out of my backup weapon.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me.
Yes, they are right behind
Prior
you.
Mabarel is dead. I was in the sheepfold, looked around the... Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down. I... But... God!
Hey, they actually have stuff on them this time. Ah, bread loaf. He brought his lunch with him. Alright, let me make sure I have the right quest active again. Yeah, I think he said he was in here. Yeah, I already have my Protect and my Skeleton active, so they're both good to go.
Your timing is excellent. I'll take the one on the right. My sword, not for the dragon. Stand ready. You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard the Amulet of Kings. We need to go see. We'll go together.
Alright. Well, the chapel is now, or Waynon Priory is now under attack, and they're looking for the Amulet of Kings, so hopefully they haven't gotten it. I already know how this story goes, but I won't spoil it for those who don't. Although I guess it doesn't matter since we're literally just about to find out. I mean, what I will say is that it's probably the best part about this is the fact that I'm actually playing the game and not worrying about what my skills are doing. Because I'll level up on my own, like, in time anyways. I don't have to constantly be like, oh, I hope I'm leveling up my minor skills enough and then I'm getting enough skill or attribute ups. Yeah, I have to say, like, of all things, like, that's probably the one thing that I think is the best out of all of this, is the fact that,
Hello.
Oh. Hi, Joffrey.
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is
probably
gone.
the best thing is just
enemy has
be
defeated
better
us
leveling.
at every turn. So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. Martin cannot stay here. We have... Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. We should leave it.
Right. Like we're going to Cloud Ruler Temple.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Yep. Okay. Let's go. So funny enough, this is about where I usually end up stopping my story playthroughs when I play this game. I usually get so sidetracked that I end up doing just other stuff. But we'll at least take him to Cloud Ruler Temple and then probably end stream because it's about that time. No, actually, never mind. I got half an hour left. But that said, I probably will start doing Mage Guild stuff again. I don't have the most money to play around with, but I don't know. If I can find that spell, that charm spell, I can get a lot more money, so. Oh, that ring. Rings are really good for enchanting. Oh. Oh, right, they're actually going to get horses and stuff. Oh. You guys know I'm just going to fast travel. It's said it was over by Bruma, I believe. Yep. I can apparently just fast travel there. I'm done cleaning up some things and now finally going to log into ZZZ. Well, good luck with whatever it is you decide to farm. Like, I'm sure you'll get lots of good stuff. Oh, here we are. Okay, I'm going to check mine later tonight. I need to do all of my weekly stuff tonight, so I'm gonna make sure that I leave enough time to do everything. But then I gotta continue doing stuff to get polychromes. I got a lot of energy reserve ready for Vivian grinding. All right. Well, hey, having the energy really does help.
Grandmaster, is this?
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son.
Yeah, good luck, man.
My lord. Welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
I guess he technically would be emperor at this point. Even though he hasn't been officially, like, named emperor. He's the only living heir, so I guess it would just automatically go to him. Even though that only the Blades know that they even have an emperor right now.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope.
I mean, everything seems fine, honestly,
Here
all
is
things
Martin
considered.
Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
I feel like I gotta see if I can get that ancient core for Vivian. I'm sure you can.
Your Highness, the Blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your
Like,
throne.
I'm hoping for you, buddy.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I
do
appreciate
really do
your
hope
welcome
you
here.
get it. Like, I know I've only gone for a few weapons in my time playing ZZ, but ZZZ, and I know how bad it is to feel when you don't get it. So
Thank you, Martin.
I hope you get it, man.
To our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The Blades saluted
I mean, hey,
me and
I'm sure they're
hailed me as
desperate for
Martin
any kind of
I don't
motivation
mean to sound
and
ungrateful. I know I
morale,
would be dead
so-
by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do. They want an emperor to tell them what to... Of course. The Amulet of Kings. The Emperor. In any case, we need the amulet first. Don't worry about me, my friend.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to as the Grand Master of the Blade.
Sure.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a knight.
Cool. Well, I'm now a Blades member, and I get the Akaviri Katana back. Anyways, Amulet of Kings.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Garden.
Alright, sweet.
Give my
we will
warm
worry
regards
about that
to
later,
Boris.
though. And I'm over encumbered again from my own blade sword. Dang it. Damn. Even with the fact that I'm not going for, like, long swords, and that's what this technically is, it's still the weapon that does the most damage that I have. I'll probably start using the short sword again, though. Oh, I need to drop 15. How much is this weigh? Oh, it weighs 20. Okay. That makes sense. I really wanted to keep these Kavach Cuirasses to enchant them later, but, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to sell them. They weigh too much.
He should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
So, alright, Ease Burden is in my menu because I was running out of space and figured I need it only to fast travel. So, I guess, we're outside of Bruma. Yeah, okay, I guess Bruma would have been the next town anyway, so we might as well go there and sell our stuff and do the Mages Guild. Just start at the North Gate. I usually like to start at the gate closest to the stables, because I feel like that's how you're supposed to enter the cities, but if this one's closer, I'll just use it. And if I have any more leftover energy, it will probably be used for another character to get to 60. Alright. So you're finally getting your characters up to 60. That's great to hear. Who knows, soon maybe you'll be able to start tackling some of the endgame modes. Like, well, I would say probably focus on Shinryu Defense first before Apocalyptic Shadow. Apocalyptic Shadow. No. Deadly Assault. Sorry, I'm so used to Apocalyptic Shadow. Been playing too much Star Rail. I think it's too late. Yeah, it's too late at night, so we'll wait another, like... Yeah, Deadly Assault. Yep. But yeah, no, like, once you can start getting, like, 1 star in each of those, that's a lot of polychromes every, like, 2-ish weeks. So yeah, if you can actually start getting into that, like, I would highly recommend it. That said, like I said, I would start focusing on Shinryu Defense first, because if you get, I think, up to tier or level 5, you can get that one S rank. Every time it resets, you'll get to get the first few ones automatically S ranked, and you get to claim the rewards instantly.
Nope. Let's do business.
Yeah, that's actually a lot of how I get my, Oh, you do not sell
Goodbye.
armor.
I'm Ulfin. Armor,
You do.
weapons.
Okay, good.
I have it all. How may I help you?
40. See if that works.
You've made a good bit of gold. A good price. That's an excellent bargain.
But yeah, like every time Shinryu Defense resets, I like just walking up to it, claiming the rewards, and then worrying about it later, so it's always fun. I really can't do much about this soul gem, so. Fortify strength, endurance, strength, speed, and athletic. Oh, okay, that would actually be good for my tank build. Should remember that is actually here.
Thank you for your pay. Goodbye.
There we go. Funny enough, I think, now that I think about it, I think Memory Chaos does the same thing, where if you get an S rank on certain levels, it'll let you skip them in the next tier. Or, not the next tier, the next reset. So that can be a way to just passively get Stellar Jades or Polychromes or whatever every time it resets. It looks like that for everyone. One for start. Oh, okay. Good. So you know what I'm talking then, and I've just been rambling for nothing. That checks out. Yeah.
Why, hello. You must be new. If you ever need anything, and if I can do anything...
Okay, so recommendation.
A recommendation? Well, of course. This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. If you can find Jaskar,
Oh, right. Okay.
he's really disappeared. If someone from the council were to talk to the mages here...
This one I already know how this quest goes,
Please come
but
find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Oh. Randomly summoned a scam. Okay.
Any luck? Please come
I know how
find
this
me as
quest
soon as
goes,
you've
so I just have to
located Jaskar.
find the people to talk to. This is one of the easier ones. If I remember correctly, all I have to do is just find the one guy and talk to him, and then it's basically done.
Go away.
Oh, right. I forgot I have Detect Life, so I can actually just see him already.
My name is Selena. Only quality goods for sale here.
I wonder,
You
since
too.
I talked to Jaskar, can I just report him?
Any luck, find... Once I can see...
Oh, okay.
Please come find me as soon as you've located
Well,
Jaskar.
I found him. He's here because I can detect life.
Go away.
Unfortunately, though, I have to actually talk to the guy that will reveal him first. Funny enough, there's a glitch with this quest where the guy who applies the invisibility spell, if you stand in front of Jaskar, you can actually get his invisibility instead. So right now I'm just trying to see if I can find the guy I have to talk to. If I remember correctly, he should be in the guild hall somewhere.
Oh. Hello.
Over here?
Volinaro, at your... You want to fight? All right, I think I can help with that. And whatever you do.
What is
That's
it?
You help me pull off...
I mean, I already found him, but, like, sure.
I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is... Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one's...
Okay.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Oh, well, there's Charm, but unfortunately I'm not... My skill level's too low for it. I was hoping to find a lesser Charm. Oh, Open Average Lock is here, too. Alright. I'll see if I can find... I think Jaskar might actually be the one who sells, like, the main spell vendor here, so...
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
Still, though, now I have a, Now I have an open, easy lock. That's nice. Good to see where the name Latchcrack came from, because I'm used to that there being a spell in one of my mods in Skyrim that actually has that. Do that before I get detected. Just take the manual spellcraft and leave. Fun, you can just open the door to that room with the Mage's Guild key. Alright, let me get this quest over with.
Have you pulled? You've got Jean's book, I see.
Living quarters after 10 p.m. Okay. Guess I can just sleep in one of the rooms for that. There we go. That wasn't so bad. It's probably been the simplest Mage's Guild quest so far. It is a little unfortunate that I already kind of knew the gimmick with this one. And also the detect life didn't help him at all.
Go away. Well met. It was a good idea, wasn't it? Good
Okay.
day.
Yes, I'm just waiting. Oh, I'm just waiting a couple more minutes. H. Go.
Ready to find just...
Yes, he's literally to your left.
Just watch.
Hello there. Please, don't be mad. We just get tired of Jane lording her position over us when she barely... We figured it was time to move...
Alright, whatever. Doesn't bother me, I get my recommendation regardless. Oh, she's up here. There's in her room.
What is it?
Hello, give me your recommendation.
Any luck? Found him, did you? You'll have to forgive me. I see you've fulfilled your end of the... And don't you forget about me.
Alright, cool.
Good day.
Not bad at all. Yep. Definitely the simplest quest so far. Just talk to a couple people and wait until basically midnight. But that's actually kind of funny because the invisibility was supposed to still be active on Scar. So it's... I don't know why the thing wore off sooner than it was supposed to, but either way, it's funny. Ready to find your Scar? Yeah, that guy that's standing to the left of you that I can already see. Okay. Well, I guess we're moving on to the next guild hall. I didn't find anything I was looking for. I think that is supposed to be the Illusion Guild Hall, but for some reason their main spell maker didn't, or spell seller didn't actually have what I was looking for. They had a way too strong version of what I was looking for, but like not at the phase where I need that. That said, that spell will be helpful later if I don't spell make a better one before then. Because the thing is, I just need it on touch, so as long as I can get to a spell maker, which is either finishing this quest line or just going to Frostcrag, which is probably what I'm going to do. Like, ooh, I know what this quest is too. Alright.
Hi there.
This one's actually very interesting. I just need to wait. I just need to actually find the guild hall. There it is. Yeah, if this is the quest I think it is, this is actually going to be very interesting. I'll talk about it once I can confirm it. But yeah, I'll probably just get the Frostcrag Spire and get the Mage Tallow Candles. We'll see. It depends on how much money I end up with, because those Mage Tallow Candles can be very expensive.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? I'm Magician Orant. You'll need to... Farewell.
Not you.
Hello?
Nope. Nope. Who am I speaking about this? No. Okay, we're the person I'm supposed to talk to. That's kind of one of the bad things about coming to a Mage's Guild so early or late in the day is the fact that you can't find the person you're looking for. 6, 7, 8, that should be about it. Like, NPCs start being active about 8 AM in Elder Scrolls. And that's kind of just something that's universal. That's not even specifically this game.
What is it,
or even
associate?
Skyrim.
Don't tell me you're...
Yes, I am.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this.
Sure.
Very well. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down. You will retrieve this ring. The well is locked.
Well, now I have to get the
Find
ring of
someone
burden.
else to bother, won't you?
And I forgot who he told me to go talk to get the ring, or to get the key. I need to talk to... Alright, D-E-E. You... Here you are.
I'm Dizan, magician. Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same
Yes,
task.
he has.
Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar, I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around. As I've said...
Oh, okay.
Good
Falcar
day.
isn't here. I don't know when I'm supposed to wait for.
I hope I... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something...
Okay, so this is the alteration one. Okay, good. Average and hard, guard, shield. You just... Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else. I mean, I would like to get this, but... What do I have? 83? Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay. I was worried that he wouldn't accept that, but like... There we go. We're good.
It's my pleasure. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any... He gave poor
Okay, there we
Vic
go.
the same task, and we never
I
saw
don't know
him
why. He
again.
was downstairs and it
I'm
should have been fine, but
reasonably
might have been
sure
too close.
there's a connection, but I can't... Do be careful. I'd hate to... Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use, and if you find out anything...
Okay. Buoyancy. Interesting. What does that do?
Goodbye.
I know... Hopefully it's water breathing, because I know what you're supposed to do with this quest, so... Water breathing and feather. Okay, that feather part is useless, but the water breathing could actually be useful. But I'll explain why that feather is going to be useless in a second. Once we get down there and I can actually see the item I want to talk about. So we're looking for the Ring of Burden, which you would think would be like some enchanted ring that maybe has like the burden spell on it to make other people's have to deal with more weight, essentially. However, it is not quite that. And this is one of the weirdest items in the game, especially because to complete this quest you don't even need to keep the item. Oh, yep, I'm gonna need the thing. Where is it? There we go, I don't have a ton of breath. Where's the guy? Should be... Oh, that's Nirnroot, which I'll take, which I'm gonna need a lot of Nirnroot. Didn't even know it could grow underwater. There he is. So, Ring of Burden. First off, the reason I said that feather would be useful, because it's 5 points and 150 is basically all my carry weight. Yeah, it actually is all my carry weight except for 4 points because of the feather. But what's interesting about this item, other than the fact that it's for this quest, it weighs 150 pounds. It's not actually enchanted. Like, it is the weight, or the item with the single most weight in the game. But for some reason, it's not like a magical effect or anything. It just does that naturally. But what's better is I don't actually have to take the ring with me. I just have to locate it. But yeah, so... It's very weird. Because you think it would have some kind of enchantment. Even if that enchantment was just burden on self. Please don't tell me I actually have to take the ring with me. I think it says I have to, but... last person I gave this test spirit, I should learn... Yeah, okay. I think now I can go and talk to the Argonian again and get this quest finished. But yeah, you don't actually need to take the ring with you. It over-encumbers you no matter what, and even though you can slow walk while I'm over-encumbered now, which it used to hold you in place.
It's my... He was an associate. It's like he...
Okay.
Just perform the task you...
But I did. I don't want to grab the ring, though. Oh, it's gonna make me take the ring, isn't it? So what would happen in this old version, is you would... Yeah, okay. So what would happen in the old version, as long as you located the ring, you could just leave it there. But I think now, since you can actually slow walk and it won't, it won't, why am I struggling so much? Since you can slow walk now and it won't lock you in place, I think they now require you to actually take the ring. Unless I just missed something here. Pointing me there, but that's in the wall, unless I'm so... I guess I can try taking the ring again. Wherever it went. A second. There it is. There we go. Now I can drop it. I don't know why that took so long to update. Yeah, the reason... Was it ever explained why it was so heavy? I think it's supposed to be enchanted, but the reason why it's 150 pounds is because he was using it to send associates to their death. Like, I don't know if you care about the Mages Guild's story, so I won't explain beyond that, but if you don't care, I can explain why he's sending them to their death. But yeah, no, he's actually trying to get the associates killed. He's not actually even here right now.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been... I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone. I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falk. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him, he flew into a rage. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the...
But yeah, so he, So yeah, the reason you don't have to take the ring with you is because he's not actually here. But yeah, no, he was using that ring as a way to send, basically send associates to their death. If you notice when you first talk to him, he says, oh, you're another person here for a recommendation. So it's obvious you're not the first person to come and do that. Yeah. I need the other spell, which I need to just replace in my thing anyways. Skill level's too low. What? Oh, average level. Never mind. I selected the wrong one. Black Soul Gems. Yep. Okay. That's also a kind of a hint of what he is. Because Black Soul Gems are a whole big thing in the Elder Scrolls universe, so the fact that he has some in his personal chest is like a huge red flag. Yeah, so basically sending Mages Guild associates to their death because, like, he's a necromancer, first and foremost. You can tell that easily by the Black Soul Gems in his desk or his chest, which are, like, isn't the Black Soul Gem is essentially a better soul gem that can even hold the soul of a person? Yep. And it's heavily associated with necromancers and Daedric worshippers. He's basically a necromancer trying to undermine the validity of the Mages Guild because he wants to get rid of them, because they're actively working to stop him, basically.
Silver tongue.
Yeah.
But I don't want... What's this? Black... Oh dear, this is... Alright, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation. In light of the circumstances,
Yep. Yeah, so
Take care.
black soul gems are a big no-go in Elder Scrolls. That's why the only people who usually sell them are, well, one, people who work with the undead, and two, like, people who are, like, very black market. That's why the only two people who sell them in Skyrim are Valian, a mage who studies vampires, and Enther, a person who specifically in the Mages Guild sells illegal goods.
I'm Islandwy. I offer the finest goods.
All right.
Good day.
Alchemy people. I can't do alchemy. It would crash my game. But yeah, so the fact that he has black soul gems in his chest is basically just confirms that he's not well, it doesn't outright confirm that he's a necromancer, but it basically is like, hey, you're not supposed to have this. Even if you weren't a necromancer, they're basically supposed to be highly illegal. Just because of the fact that the idea of trapping black souls of humans is such taboo. Especially with the active worship of the divines. As you're actively basically going against the divines with the with black soul gems. I guess Breville. Yeah, we'll do Breville and then we'll do Skink Leowin. Yeah. That's also why, if you remember, if you've played Skyrim and did the Black Star quest, that's why the Black Star being the way it is such a huge deal. Because Azura is supposed to be one of the more, like, good Daedra, so that's why her star doesn't defaultly accept black souls of humans. Only the white souls of creatures. But it got heavily modified to the point where it would accept black souls. And then it's supposed to only accept black souls, but because Bethesda, it accepts any soul. Every time with the one Dawnbreaker sword? No, that's a different Daedric Prince. I'm talking about the one where you go up to the statue in Winterhold and you talk to the priestess. No, you're thinking of well, of course, the Dawnbreaker, which is the Meridia.
The prey approaches.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm
find
talking about. That's
Father's
something
arms
completely
and
different.
conjuration impressive?
There it is. Yeah, the Black Star is the one I'm talking about, or the Azura Star. It's probably so long I played Skyrim, probably forgot. That's fine. I mean, you don't need it, especially with the fact that you can now get more rechargeable soul gems than just the Black Star, so...
Arieri, your friendly guild out.
We're not
Good day.
For. You?
I'm Ardeline. I'm the guild's...
Oh, alchemy, okay.
Take care.
2 alchemists. I'm looking for someone who actually casts spells.
Gent, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell. Only quality
okay.
goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Oh, so this is the illusion one, and also the enemies explode spell. That's amazing. Charm on... Forget. No, I want on touch. Okay. Ooh, already up to 78, so I'm gonna see if I can get this for... 5. There we go. Okay, good. Cool, so now I actually have a charm spell so I can get better prices on everything. I was waiting for this. I need to find, though, the person that'll give me the recommendation.
I'm Fathus Aaron, Count Breville's staff wizard. Be seeing
talk to. You?
Hello there, associate.
Oh, yes, it's you. Now I
We're
remember.
here for a... I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori.
Right.
Are you so eager to begin?
Yep, I'm
I'm
ready.
afraid I haven't had time. Perhaps you can... I'll need you to have a little chat.
So Varen Vimori is who I'm supposed to
I
talk to.
don't understand it.
How's it going? It's going really
ridiculous
good.
Male thing, I
We've almost
suppose.
got all of the
He's been
Mages
bothering
Guild
Arlene
recommendation
every day
quests
for a
done,
while
and
now.
yeah.
He even stoked. Perhaps he thinks it's a...
So now we're just moving on to
Please,
this one.
I'm in.
So now you have to... Nope, not that one. Oh, did I not get a quest for this one? That's gonna suck.
Desperate need of help, and I think
Yeah, the
you're
quest log in
only
this one is
one
definitely a
that I
lot
can
buggier than the original. Now I basically just need to run around and see if I can find the person I'm looking for. But yeah, it's going good though. Definitely enjoying it. Oh, I actually probably should actually end stream. It's about that time. I didn't even notice.
Can I help you? Yes, I sort of know her. Well, I mean, I... Goodbye.
Alright. Well, I have to use the restroom anyway, so I'm probably just gonna end this here, and it was good watching you. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out. Like, I appreciate all you guys hanging out, actually. Like, thank you guys so much. Like, it's been fun, and I actually love playing this game, so... I'm probably trying to get another stream of it. Great game, low, forgot the time, yeah. Oh yeah, I was just having fun, like, doing all the quests and stuff. Like, this is just a better version of a game I used to love from my childhood, so... Yeah. Okay, so I remember collecting so many Black Soul Gems from everywhere else instead of buying it. That's fair. Alright. I think I might just end today. Oh, actually, no, I got enough to do a raid. Let's see who's playing. I think one of my friends is currently playing Oblivion Remastered, so if they're streaming it, I'll do them, but... Yep, one of my friends is playing Oblivion Remastered, so we'll actually raid them today. Granted, my main character when I played was an Imperial Woman. Alright, just because of finding old. Ah, fair enough. Actually, used to always play Imperial because of that thing. But yeah, alright. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. It was absolutely wonderful. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Bye, thank you for coming. I'll see you guys later.
Oh. Wait, what? Hey, Mitsumi, how's it going?
Charge the court.
How's it going? Boop. How was your what were you playing? Oh, you're playing Oblivion as well. How's Oblivion going? I am punching, as you can see, I am, oh, hold on a second. Actually, let me go ahead and repair my gear.